And this time, he remembers. Welcome back to the stream, everybody, if there's anybody still out there. So, in the last video, we did some stuff. We ended up getting a new ability. Let's go ahead and get back into the game here. We got the Monarch Wings, so now we can double jump, which is the last, I would argue, most important major mobility spell or ability that we need in the game to continue on. We also managed to beat a boss called the, if we can find him, somewhere in here. There's the Dung Defender. There's the Fluke Mungo, which is disgusting as hell. And we found some enemies in the infected crossroads, because unfortunately the crossroads have become infected again. The Light Seed, the Infection Balloon. We took on and fought the Broken Vessel last time, which was arguably a much harder fight than I remember, if I'm not mistaken. And then we went into the Dream World and took on the Dream version of this, which is the Lost Kin. That fight was much harder than I remember, and we managed to pretty quickly beat it, which is really nice. However, we're going to go ahead and continue on here, if we don't fall like a potato. And we're going to try to explore around a little bit. Now, this area over here we couldn't get to before, so we'll see what's over here real fast. Oh! This is an important spot too, because this has somebody here. The corpse with white armor. If we try to attack it, it doesn't really do anything. But if we try to dream nail it, we can't get in. Whatever could that mean? Well, we will find out about that a little bit later on. We'll check that out in a minute. Let's see what these guys have to say. Where have you gone, dear king? Anything else? Nope. Alright, so let's go this way. And over here, we have a new bench to sit at. And a map has been updated. There's more that we can explore here, and we'll definitely check it out a little bit later. We can actually check it out now. But the important thing is we need to pay the 300 Geo to show that we paid. And ring the bell. What station is this, hidden all the way at the bottom of the world? Until I heard the bell calling, I didn't even know the stag ways traveled so deep. You've discovered something quite astounding, little one. No matter how old I grow, this world still keeps surprises like this stowed away. So now, we can take him back and travel to most of the other places we've been to. As far as what we need to get done this video, I think we're going to go to King Station and try as best as we can to get the second Dreamer. I think at this point we can actually get to all three Dreamers, so we're going to try and do that for sure. But let's find out. And I think I already did this, right? Pretty sure I was able to do this with the... Yep. I was able to get this without the Luminarch Wings. Because we're that good! Not really, but you know what I mean. Alright, so let's go this way. Okay. One thing to note of interest is that there is something around here. There it is. That we can get to. Ah ha ha ha! Found our way in because we needed to just climb up. There isn't a lever to hit this, I don't think, so. We didn't need the Luminarch Wings, I think, to get this, but we did get it, so that's nice. And we could have just hopped up there. Okay. So now we need to go up in King Station here. Ah, you fat bastard. And we'll get our way around in here. And we'll see what's above us here, because I forgot this was even here.
think we're taking ourselves to where the second sleeper is, so, or the second dreamer is, so we'll go say hi to them real quick. After we wreck some fools. What's this? A Wanderer's Journal. Blah. Boring. Unfortunately, we can't get up here, so we'll hit this to get our elevator down. And let's head back up. Ah, shouldn't have taken the damage there. That's okay, though. Admittedly, there's a program that I use called Flux to help me not have such a bright screen coming at me at night. Unfortunately, with Flux being the way it is, this is really bright, which is a little obnoxious at times, because I can't quite tell the coloring on the screen. Oh, where does this take me? Let's find out. It says up to civilization, so we'll see where this drops me off. Oh, I'm in the Soul Sanctum. Or the resting grounds. I'm below it. Oh my gosh, the reach of this guy. Oh my gosh, the reach of this guy. Alright, well, let's heal up. Teach him a lesson. Get wrecked, son! Alright, let's go over here. See what we got. I don't know where we are. Oh, Blue Lake! Oh, okay. So actually, fun lore tidbit for anybody here that's interested. The City of Tears is a city that the... Alright, well, there's something I have to get to eventually. The City of Tears is actually built by the King of Hollownest under Blue Lake. This is an actual body of water that the King of Hollownest built his entire major city under, and then under his major city, he built his kingdom. We don't see the kingdom anymore, but it was there. Oh, but we have Tiso, so let's say hi to Tiso.
Gah, what a calm place. It's action I want, vicious and deadly in battle. This serenity is a bore. So peaceful, so dull.
Try and channel my inner Squidward there as much as I can. I would keep doing the pinched nose sound, but unfortunately, I tend to pinch my nose really hard, and so that would not do me very good. Alright, let's try and dash across this a bit. Yep.
Ah, you bastard.
Alright. Oh my... Alright, let's try the dash again. Yep, something's over here. Yep, there it is. Pop! Give me that egg. There we go. Now, one thing that's interesting about the rancid eggs that I've noticed is that they look very reminiscent of the infections. So, what I'm kind of worried and curious about is certain characters like to eat these eggs? Oh, we're back here. Cool. So if some of these characters like to eat the eggs, what happens to them? Like Gigi and the little friend that we found with the rancid eggs that sells them to us in the Forgotten Waterways. What happens to them, I wonder? Also, well, this was blocked. Oh, that's right. This is what was blocked before. We couldn't get down here beforehand. And I think, like, around here, I want to say, is the tram? Okay, can't go up that way. We'll go back to where we were over here, because there is a gate, if I'm not mistaken, on this side. Oh, no, this is just blocked off. All right. Well, let's go down. Back in the City of Tears. But yeah, the reason why it's raining like this is because there's a slow but steady crack in the ceiling, I think, that's letting the lake water down in here. Now, it's held up all these years, so it obviously isn't leaking too badly for the people of Hollowness to worry about it. And it's not like they have a fucking mind to worry about it with anymore anyways, so whatever. Sounds like a whole lot of hashtag, not my problem. I tend to take that as my philosophy in life. If someone's got beef with me or they got some kind of issue and they're either being an asshole about it or they are trying to like get mad at me about something that I didn't do, I tend to say, well, you know what that sounds a whole lot like? It sounds like a lot of not my problem. It's not the best mentality to have, I know, but still, at the same time, I work retail, so unfortunately, you just kind of got to do that to people because, oh, that's a lot of people. Well, let's just casually one-shot all of them. Oh. Oh, okay. Nice! That wasn't the cleanest, but we did it. Yes! And that's another soul shard. So we get another soul charge. Nice. Okay. Very, very cool. So now we need to keep descending or ascending the tower, I believe in another direction. Okay, so if it's not that way, we'll go down to a bench and rest real fast just to see what's here. And I might need to... How do I get up to you? Oh, look at that. Nice. Wasn't exactly clean, but we did it. We got the job done. Alright, we're all the way down. I don't think there's anything else this way. Let's go ahead and rest real quick at Stag Station just so I can take a look at what the map shows. Because we're going to try and get the second Dreamer done today if we can. Here's the map. Okay, yeah, so we can potentially go up somewhere in the resting grounds, but that's it. As far as we can do anything here, we're a little limited. This pathway here is open, it looks like. That might be how we get up to where the mask is. Or the mask which indicates where the Dreamer is. God, I cannot talk, I'm sorry. But we're gonna go ahead and try and take care of that real fast. Let's go check out what's this way. Because as far as I know, we can't go any higher up here. Oh, you bastard. Alright, now I've got more room to fight on. Ah, I backed into him by mistake. Alright. The part of why this is so good for us that we got that second soul fragment, or that last soul fragment to make the next area we needed or whatever, is so that way now we can have even more soul to spam our abilities more often, which is nice. Oh, this is a cool thing too. Here. Let's go up. Actually, hold on. Bring it down. Songstress Marrisa, a voice to ease all burdens and still all troubled minds. Let's go meet her real quick. After we explore around a bit, of course, because, you know, we always need to do that. What do we have here? Another Wanderer's Journal. That's one of the less exciting items to get. Ideally, we want to get more like the big ticket items, like a King's Idol if we can. And what do you say? Hide. You know, you gotta kind of feel bad for some of the bugs here, because there were some of them that didn't even get the infection, but unfortunately, because of the way things ended up being, they ended up either getting caught and killed by the other bugs of Hollow Nest, or they hid away and couldn't go out and survive. So some of them even passed away from starvation. Marrissa. Can I get past the elevator or no? Can't go that way. Another hidden area. Can't go past here. Okay, so I can't get to the elevator. So we're gonna drop all the way to the ground level. Now I'll actually take the elevator. But yeah, some of the story of what happens in Hollow Nest is really dark. Certain groups, unfortunately, got stuck in the city with no way to gain access to food or supplies because of the infection. They wanted to try and cut down on the amount of exposure that people had. So when the tramways and the stagways got shut down, which is why we're having to reopen them all again, because of all that, the infection still made its way into the city, but before it really could, the citizens that were here that stayed inside and stayed protected from the infection, unfortunately for them, they starved to death, they got desperate, went into the streets, and potentially got caught and killed by those that were infected, or they possibly got infected themselves because the infection didn't really have to spread specifically through contact or through exposure. It could spread through dreams because of how all this works, and we'll see a little bit more of that as we get going in here. But this is the pleasure house, and real quick, before we get too far in here, we're going to find ourselves a new little bench. Nice little relaxing area. And when we go out this way, you'll notice we end right back up in the same shaft that we were in before to get to the resting grounds. So now we're in here. Let's go ahead and take a break. Drop our way down.
Welcome to my stage, little one. I am Marrissa, a songstress of renown. Though given the sorry state of this place, you may find that hard to believe. Huge crowds once flocked to hear me sing. Then something changed. The audience, once so enwrapped, began to leave. I continued to sing, yet my voice fell upon
I'm sorry.
I continued to sing, yet my voice fell silent upon their ears. Perhaps you'd care to listen to me sing? You'll be the first in an age to hear it.
You know what, just for this one, I'm going to go ahead and hide my face cam because we're going to use this particular frame for the thumbnail. I love this so much. I love the music for this so much. We're going to do that. I'll go ahead and cut this real quick for the music. I love this so much. This is one of my favorite little things to find in the game. Hello, Ranger Remy, and yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite NPCs to meet as Marrissa. Now, again, the thing I don't know, and I'm going to look into this for sure, because this is the last hour that I'm going to be streaming here. I need to look into what happens when you dream nail somebody, because the thing is, there are certain NPCs you find in the world that when you dream nail them, you get exactly 1 essence from them. And I don't know if when you dream nail them, if you kill them or not. And I don't want to kill them. However, I think the way that dream nail works, this ability here, is that when you hit someone who has died in the real world, and their spirit is still left behind, that's the remnant of their dreams and stuff. You do kill them. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Okay, yeah. We're not going to kill them. We are not going to kill them. I went through my first playthrough of Hollow Knight, because this is me going through to do a full, like, not complete run of Hollow Knight, because I'm not doing the Tower of Ascension in the Godseeker DLC. I'm not doing that twice for the 2 different endings. I'm doing the one ending with the flower, and that's it. But in my original run of Hollow Knight that I did on the Switch, I would find, yeah, like Vespa, Marrissa, and the gang in the resting grounds. Thank you. Yes. So what Ranger Remy is talking about in here, because I'm going to put this over on YouTube. If you're wondering what I'm talking about here, there are certain people that you'll meet, certain spirits that you'll meet in Hollow Nest, that their souls, when they're just sitting there, they're not really doing anything. They're not like boss fights or anything like that, like with the Lost Kin that we did in the last part of the stream. They don't give you really any essence. They give you 1. And so when I was going around, I thought, well, I'm putting those spirits to rest, and this kind of helps them ascend. I didn't know that it killed them. Which makes me feel really bad, because I killed everybody except for the people in the resting grounds when I was going out and about in Hollow Nest the first go-around, including some other people that we'll eventually see later on in the game. Anyway, so with that said, let's instead go and kill the people you're supposed to kill, which are the Dreamers. So let's go take care of that right now. If I can, because I sure as shit don't remember how to. Also, I could have just gotten out of this thing and gotten all the way down, I think. But we'll see. Alright. So, now that we're here, we need to make our way all the way over. Yeah, Watcher Knight's fight is next. I'll be honest, I don't know how good or bad it's going to be for me, Remy, because I took that fight on before and hated it. I actually had to go with like a pet passive build just to beat it. The Watcher Knights are not actually that bad of a fight when you get down to it. It's just dealing with the enemies is really annoying. Also, for people that were watching the last part of the stream, as you know, I couldn't get up here before without the Monarch Wings, which I now have. So this will be much easier to do now, since I can actually get into the area. And we'll see... Oh, can't go that way. We'll actually see what it is we can do about the Ranger fight, or the Watcher Knights fight. Admittedly, I'm not the best at this game, but that fight was a bitch and a half, so we'll see if it's still a bitch and a half, or if I just suck, or what. But we'll all find out together. Yes, the chandelier. That is actually something I'm going to show with this run, because I did find out about it. And let me just clear the... Ow. Come here, Tubby. Okay. Yeah, so, like I was saying before, I'm actually really fucking bad at this game, but, I didn't say that. Oh, shoot. Come on, bud. I know I've got the shield nail. Jeez. That took forever. Okay, so that opens a door. Oh, these guys respawn. I forgot about that. Get out of here. Get rid of these guys so I can get more soul. Alright, so here we go this way. This was closed before, and now it opened up. So these guys are taken care of. Like I said, I'm shit at this game. Okay, here we go. Can't go that way. That looks like it used to be an elevator that crashed, so we just gotta go up the long way. Cannot believe I did not get hit by that. Let's keep making our way up. Yeah, you can see this was formerly an elevator and fell down. Almost looks like you can go up that way, but it doesn't look like you really can. Alright, so it's this way. Alright. I do apologize, this takes a while. Unfortunately, I only have a channeled nail. I haven't gotten enough pale ore to actually upgrade it to the spiral nail yet. I don't know if I will with my initial run in the game, because we do want to get the baseline ending you can get in this game, which is just beating the final boss, quote-unquote, of the game, and getting the initial ending of the game. And then we'll go back and do all the side stuff with Hornet and the Abyss and all that jazz, and then we'll get the second and third ending. And then, like I said, I'm not going to do the tower twice, so we'll get the fourth ending of the game, and let that be that. Now, across this bridge here is a lever, and before we couldn't get through this, but now with this door open, we are good to go. So let's head back. So we just need to head across here, work our way up, and start working on the next few enemies / bosses in the area. I don't think there's a here, but we'll see what's up here. I think this side gets me to the boss, so let's see what's on the right side here. Working on the Pantheon of the Night at the moment. I actually am not quite sure where that is, Remy. If I'm going to be honest, to give my experience on Hollow Knight... To give my experience on Hollow Knight so far, I went through and beat the base game before you actually do all the side stuff with the King's Brand and the Abyss and the 2 broken charms wherever infused into one. So I beat that, went and did all the extra stuff on the side, beat the last boss, quote-unquote, a second time, and got the bad ending. And then I went and beat him again and beat the actual final boss of the base game for the third time and got the good ending. I haven't done any of the Godseeker content. I haven't done any of that. I didn't even know it was in the game or where it was in the game until I started reading up on the game more, so I am not sure about how to do the Pantheons or how bad they are. I'm going to find out. Part of the stream that we're going to do is we're beating all 3 of the base game endings and then doing the Pantheons. And yeah, I have heard, the Pantheons are a grind. I have heard they're a grind. They're really fun once you start getting into it because it's just a bunch of boss rush, but at the same time, it is a bitch and a half, I've heard. So, let's see what's this way. I think this way is a grub. Yep, there's a grub over here. And you can... Ah, you bitch. Alright, now we can fight this guy. Okay, come all the way over. Oh my gosh, I'm bad at this game! Alright, let's go. Got a grub. Are you evil? No. Cool. I have actually saved a lot of grubs recently. We might have to go back and see how we're doing with that, because I know the grub father is going to have presents for us, but I don't know how much he's going to give us. But now, let's go and do one of my least favorite fights in the game! Which is funny because actually, I really hated doing the Lost King and the Broken Vessel, but since I've been able to get the charms that I've got, first of all, which are not bad. I definitely need to have enough room for Spell Twister in here when I'm fully done with the build. But the fact that I've got the Shade Soul and the Shaman Stone with the Soul Catcher, it's so good. This combo is just so nice. However, for those of you who are doing your first run of Hollow Knight, check this shit out. So normally, when you go into this room, you would have to fight a bunch of these guys here. But if you knew about this little broken area here, you hop your way up. There's a rope. And voila. It only takes care of one of the Watcher Knights, but that's still really helpful. And now we got these infected fucking glowflies, and now they're going to start channeling into one dude. So now we start the fight. I hate this fight. I'm really bad as well. Oh, I'm bad at this game. Woo, but we got him. Nice. Okay, so now get into a new guy. Oh no, 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 no. I thought that would help. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh god. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm bad at this game. Oh, I'm gonna die. This is one of my least favorite fights for a reason. Oh god. I mean, I am getting tons and tons of damage in where I can, but not if I suck like this. Oh! You can dream nail them when they wake up for extra soul. That is very true. Alternatively, since I know where I'm going, I can also, because... Oh, actually, this puts us in an interesting situation. Let's just shotgun him. Let's try a shotgun build. Oh. Oh, that does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage, actually. That is true. I should dream nail them for extra soul. I don't have the quick slash on the dream nail yet, so it's always really iffy to me to dream nail somebody that's not like fully awake yet, because I'm not sure how they're gonna move. But yeah, I do need to know how to use dream nail for extra soul, because that's really helpful. That being said, we're gonna try and cheese it just a little bit, because I feel like I can do a ton of damage with the fluke nest charm on. We'll see. We'll find out. Again, I hate this fight a lot just because there's not a lot of breathing room for it. And so the fight really, really, really wants you to, instead of worrying so much about... Oh, just on the first one you can do that? Okay. Nope, come down! Damn it. Okay. Come here. Alright, well, hopefully this won't be as bad. Come here, Shade. Oh, God, I'm a potato. Alright. Well, let's get in here. We'll go ahead and get to the end. And it's going to infect this guy, so... Yep. Oh, yeah, no. Shouldn't have done that. Ooh, that does do a lot of damage. Alright. Oh, no, but two of them are going to pop. Oh, boy. Oh. Ah. Oh, God. I'm going to take too much... I'm standing still too much, which is really, really bad of me. I'm not thinking clearly when this fight's going on. I panic way too much whenever I see two guys at once, so yeah. I just need to be smarter about what I do. One thing I will do actually before we go in there, just so I have more soul to start with, is if I can not get hit, we're gonna try and come down here and get free soul off these guys real fast, which shouldn't take too long. Well, I say that and then I get hit. Can't get close enough. Alright. So that's as close to full soul as we can get. So we'll go ahead and go over here and heal. And I do apologize to anybody that's watching. Again, like I said, this is one of my least favorite fights just because I'm really bad at managing the actual fight. a lot of times I find it easier to focus on only the nearest knight. That's very true. That would actually help a lot if I could do that. Here's the thing. When it comes to Hollow Knight, just from experience and from watching other people play the game, the thing that I've found with this game that's really obvious is if you're focusing more on the mechanics of the fight, instead of either trying to cheese in a bunch of damage or instead of trying to like get quick hits in and then get heals and then quick hits in and heals and stuff like that, instead of like trying to focus so much on one game plan, you actually do better in the fight if you instead focus on like doing what you need to for the fight mechanics. So if I go into this fight, instead of trying to cheese in and get a bunch of extra damage on the first boss, or the first enemy, then if I work on actually, there we go, we got full so. Oh, he immune the damage. 2, 3. And he's dead. So now we can heal. And then we're gonna get 2 at once, so we'll just have to now focus on the mechanics. But this is the thing, I should instead focus on the mechanics of the fight instead of trying so hard to cheese in extra damage or anything. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's the only problem I'm having right there, is it's just, it doesn't feel like there's a safe spot where I can stop. Because I'm trying to land, and those knights are so damn mobile, it's so hard. Okay, come on up here, bud. Keep going forward, fatty. Come on. I know you want to. Come on. There we go. Come over here. Alright, now I can kill you. Okay. So, what we're going to try and do, I guess, just to try to beat this fight is try and focus more on the mechanics instead of getting the damage in. If I can do that, I think I'll be okay. Because the thing is, me focusing so hard on getting these shotgun blasts on these guys up close is not going to work. I need to just focus on dodging and diving as much as I can. This charm, Fluke Nest, is going to do the damage I want it to do. It can 2-shot to 3-shot the enemies if I'm in the right position. So I just need to play smart. That being said, this is going to take a while. And also I'm dropping frames. Shit. I do apologize to anybody that's watching this now. We're going to watch it later. My internet is not the best. I'm on a shared network, so I don't have the best connection. I need to get dedicated internet, but the problem is it's expensive as hell in my area. All right, come on. Cage me in. All right, let's go. Ah, too early. Oh. 2, 3. That's what we needed. Heal. Okay, now we're just going to focus on dodging. So, he's going to come over. Get up. Oh, he's jumping. That's not good. Oh, that can be good right there. Okay, come on over. Come on over. I'm okay with you coming over. Ah. That's a ton of damage. Oh, no. Oh, that's so good, but so bad. Oh, no. Ah. I think I've got the right idea to a degree of going into a corner and like getting up there so I can actually get on the wall to try and hop away from them. But I don't know what I'm going to need to... Oh my gosh, I am just bad at this game. I don't know what I'm going to need to do to actually overcome this fight to a degree. It's just such a tough fight. Because you've got 2 enemies that are constantly bouncing around and just doing all kinds of damage to you. Alright, so now we got full soul there. Again, because we took Fluke Nest, we're able to do a ton of damage to the first guy, no problem. The philosophy I have with the charm is that it's going to do a lot of damage, period. And if I can do it to the right enemy at the right time, I'll be able to knock them out pretty quickly. I just need them to both settle down near each other, and then I can do tons of damage to both of them with the charm combination that I have set up here. But in the process, I need to not get hit by like 6 or 7 hits. So, come here, Shade. The problem is I don't think I can pogo around here at all. There we go. Yeah, see? That's easy. Easy money right there. Oh! But that's not good. Oh, no, and... ah. Oh, no. Got him beat. There we go, that's another one. Oh no, I ran into him. Oh god. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh no. This is what I was worried about. Fuck. I was doing good. That's the idea though. I was actually getting it. I just I'm too impatient. I'm not playing it right. If I can just focus up a little bit, then I might be okay. Okay, come back here, Tubby. Alright. I've got full soul, or as close as I can get without needing to get my shade. So let's go ahead and get this. Yeah, Ranger Remy, you're right. That is honestly it at the end of the day, is just a matter of once you practice a fight enough, you'll be better at it. You'll be able to manage all the mechanics really well. You'll be able to take them on and it's no big deal. Funny enough, like a Souls game. There's a reason why these are Souls-likes. It's because every boss has a gimmick, every boss has a mechanic to it. You just gotta figure it out and go. Unless the boss is the final radiance, in which case that's just a bitch. Alright. Let's hope I don't suck this time. Alright, so that's good. Start there. Didn't get hit by my own shade. That's always a nice thing. Alright, so let's fight. That was a ton of damage there. That's good. Okay, that's one down. So now... oh, yes! I got hit, that's okay. Got hit again, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. Yes, that's good. I like it. Yes! We're doing it! Just gotta be careful. Okay. Oh, this is the last one! The build worked! Dodge underneath. Yes! Just for context, when I did that on the Switch when I was playing this, it took me like 20 times. Yeah, Absolute Radiance gimmick is attack spam against the players. That's true. And I think Nightmare Grim is be a bitch and not let you heal once, if I'm not mistaken. I remember hearing people say that fight has the appropriate name, Nightmare Grim. Alright, so Now, we have beaten this fight. Oh, money. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. What do we get? Yeah, NGK is super precise and fast. I've seen a couple people do the fight, and I am not looking forward to doing it myself. Yeah, fight on instinct. Kind of like the bugs outside of Hollow Nest in the wastes. You don't use your brain, you just use your instincts. What do we got here?
Cannot watch longer.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go on. Now, to be fair, just like with all Hollow Knight things, there's hidden stuff along the way here. So we need to take our time to actually check behind these and see if there's anything, and then we'll actually go into the appropriate room to do what we need to do. I think it's this one? Yes. Okay. So there's an inscription here. I don't think there's anything else in this area, but we'll see.
Sleep beckons eternal, and these words become my last. Though my gaze shall no longer fall upon this city, I will act forever in its protection. For king, for bug, for Hollow Nest, I now head to my rest.
And I believe this is Monomon the teacher that's talking to us, so we'll go ahead and drop all the way down real fast, hit the elevator, and go up appropriately this time. But let's see. Oh, God. Now the only thing I'm worried about... Yeah, actually there's a lot of really good writings in here. I really like Lurien the Watcher. Oh, I apologize. Yes, Monomon the teacher is the one that's in the Fog Canyon. This is Lurien the Watcher. I apologize. But yeah, there's a lot of really good, like, poetry and elegant moments in the game. Also, fun fact, this is actually a Castlevania reference from what I understand. I don't know if this is Symphony of the Night or what it is, but supposedly this is a reference to one of the Castlevania games, because when you get up to one of the boss rooms, you can actually look out over the city. Now, I don't think, or I don't know if there's anything special you can do with this spyglass or not. From my understanding, there isn't. But I know that in Castlevania, if you get certain items or you get to a certain point of progress in the game and then you go look through the spyglass, different things happen. I don't think that's the case here, but I don't know. And here's the second dreamer. Sorry, bud. I need the souls. Now, as far as I know, there isn't anything in here other than Lurien the Watcher. Well, let's go say hi. So I've beaten Hera the Beast already, and I went and got now Lurien the Watcher, who's the second one. Let's see what he has to say.
For king beloved, to sleep, to serve, bonds must remain. Remain.
I think that's all he says now. Let's find out. Yep. Okay. Alright, I am so sorry, Lurien, but it's gotta be done. Bonds must remain. Kinky. Well, we know what Ranger Remy's into now. And we got the Watcher achievement. So, that's the second mask down. One more. And now we wake up here. And we're done. So now we can technically be done with the City of Tears for quite a while now. There is the love room that we need to get to, but I think we'll do that a little bit later on, when we're going for, like, the full completion of the game. So as of now, we'll just make our way around. I think we can drop down this way now. Yeah. Oh no, this just takes us back into the Watcher Knight room. Oh, wait. Is there... The collector can screw off. Yeah, so the collector fight, we're going to do that after we go through the first ending of the game, and we're going to, like, start going for the full completion of stuff then. At this point, my next objective is I'll work on upgrading the Dream Nail a little bit here and there. In fact, I'm only supposed to have 200 Dream Essence to upgrade it for my next thing that's available. But we're going to stop by the resting grounds real fast before I wrap this video up. Oh. Ow, you bitch. Actually, I'm kind of curious about something. How strong... Okay. Not quite. Against the big guys, how strong is this? Holy crap! It took 3 of those to beat bosses. These guys are tough as hell. I'm actually impressed. That's a pretty difficult enemy to take that much damage, and they're just a random NPC that walks around the city. If the Watcher Knights take 3 of those blasts directly to the face, god dang. Excuse me. Sorry, bud. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down. We're just going to make our way all the way back to the bench in the King's Station, and we'll be good to go. But no, when we go for full completion... Actually, just because I don't want to deal with these guys. There we go. That is impressive how much damage they can take, though. When we go for the full completion of this game, the ideal thing we're going to do is we're going to just straight up get everything we can out of the base game, and then for the Grim Troop, we'll focus all on the Grim Troop DLC, and then for the God Seeker content, which if I'm saying any of this wrong, please let me know, Remy, because I feel like you actually have better knowledge of this than I do at this point. I think it's the God Seeker content. When we go to do that, hopefully we'll have all the charms, all the baseline abilities, all the everything to just go, and we'll be set. But yeah, we will hit every additional fight in this game. I am actually a little ashamed because even with all my knowledge that I do have of the base game, which is obviously not all of it because I didn't 100% the base game. DLC's called Gods and Glory. Thank you. Gods and Glory content. For the Gods and Glory content, I haven't done any of it, so it would make sense I wouldn't know. The thing that's kind of sad is that, and it is called the God Seeker. Cool. I'm not stupid. Awesome. That's what I like to see. When I was doing the baseline game stuff, I was really depressed because going through this run through, I've been able to find enemies like the Flukmarm and Nosk, and on my initial run of the game, I didn't find them, so I'm a little ashamed I didn't find them the first time around. But what makes it really bad is that the Flukmarm fight is supposed to be easy, and I died to it like 7 times. I didn't have my nail upgraded to the channeled nail, which is, I believe, what I have now. Yeah. So that made it a little bit harder. And I didn't have the Shade Soul, which kind of made it a little bit tougher, but I still was getting my ass kicked. And then Nosk. Oh my gosh, Nosk. Nosk is one of the easiest, like, fights in the game. He's in one of the most terrifying areas in the game. Like, I hate Deep Nest a lot. It's not even super creepy. Like, there's nothing in this game that's that scary. But something just feels like it's crawling up my back when I'm in that area. And Nosk is not a hard fight. Like, there's a gimmick with him that makes him so brain-dead easy. You just smack and go. But I died to him twice before I beat him. If that's not a definition of how trash I am at this game, I don't know what is. So, when I get to Gods and Glory content and I'm with the God Seekers, it's gonna get ugly. But for now, we're not there yet, so let's enjoy the ride until then.
Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me look at your dream nail. Ah, your dream nail holds over 200 essence.
You're proving your talent in its collection. Have you seen the great door just outside? My tribe closed it long ago and forbade its opening. Ah, but as far as I can tell, I'm the only member of my tribe still breathing, and that means I needn't feel bad about breaking a taboo. As proof of my beliefs in you, I'll open the door.
Nice! So we get to see some other cool stuff.
There, the door is open, and you can enter the glade beyond. Listen closely in there, and you will hear itterings of bugs long gone.
And I was supposed to have 300 essence, but I have 500, so now we get the next thing.
So you've collected 300 essence. Yes, I can see the dreams of this old kingdom are starting to cling to you. Very encouraging. You've certainly made my dreary work here more exciting. Being the caretaker of this place hasn't been very stimulating. I shouldn't complain, though. Tending these graves and guiding the wielder, all penitents for old crimes. Certain things have to be kept in balance.
Well, if you didn't expect him, he's a bully, but the second time around, you beat him up. Here's the thing, Remy. With Nosk, I kind of didn't want to do the fight just because Nosk creeps me out in a bad way. Nothing about him, like what he does, is super creepy, but just the idea that you're walking around and just out of the corner of your eye, you see yourself, and then it scurries away is just like, In Deep Nest especially, because it's Deep Nest. You hear like these scritching and scratching sounds all around you, and spiders cross the screen. I'm just like, fuck, no. No.
Take this trinket for your efforts and return with 500 essence. Keep up your tireless work.
And we got a pale ore! Yes!
500 essence. You're a master in the making. Well done, well done. I have a small reward for you. Plucked from one of my most precious memories, this charm will bring you and the dream nail closer together still. The secrets of this kingdom won't be able to hide from you any longer. Take it and return once you've collected 700 essence. More gifts await you.
Okay, Dream Wielder. Actually, if I'm not how far are we in? 58 minutes. Okay, we're going to explore the Dream Glade real quick, or the Resting Grounds really quick, so we can get some hidden goodies in here. And we'll see some characters. Marmu? I'm not quite sure who Marmu is off the top of my head. Revik. The bugs within this glade are under my watch. Treat them with respect and remain, but raise your nail and you'll contend with me. Fair enough. And I won't mess with the bugs in this glade. We're doing a good run this go round. We're not going to do like the shitty things you can do in this game. Because now I know the Dream Nail kills people. I'm not going to fucking kill people. So, yeah.
Buy cookies. They're ever so tasty.
And who's this? Millibug. Hi, Millibug. Spear Warrior in Queen's Gardens. Oh, Marmu! Yeah, Marmu's a fun fight. Marmu's the caterpillar, I think, that turns into a ball and bounces all over the place. That's not a tough fight from what I remember. It's just if you don't time your strikes well, Marmu can actually catch you off guard. Wear your own mind, little ones. Twisted minds breed dark deeds, and mine was more twisted than most. I thought it would be my end, but instead I found this glade within a sort of peace. Actually, since we're here, I think there's a... No, it's not over here. There is secrets to be found in here, so it is important to explore.
I used to help others. They brought me sick and dying. What difference did it make? Any victory against death will always be temporary.
I'm sorry, my guy. It's partially true. Don't fear, creature. Though a violent rage once possessed me, the peaceful air in this place seems to keep me at bay. Let's go over this way. Are you a warrior, little one? A true warrior is one who can stand strong in the midst of a storm.
I was once obsessed with power, though my time within this glade has shed me of such desires. What folly it was to ever crave such a vicious thing.
And we can sneak over here for a goodie. don't remember what this is. What is it? King's Idol. Sweet. So now we can get some more money. It's actually funny, Remy. I actually have the Grim Troop stuff unlocked just enough that I could start giving, oh god, what's her name? What's her name? The really messed up looking bug. I want to say Radiance, but I know that's not it. Harmony? Not Harmony. Her name sounds like something really peaceful or whatever. I gave her... Oh, can you dream nail the moth statue? Oh. Oh, I need to be careful about doing that I don't hit anyone. That would be really awkward. Good call. I didn't actually dream nail the moth statue. I didn't think to do that. Why didn't I think to do that? Divine. Thank you. So yeah, I gave Divine the Fragile Greed because we need to eventually save up the Geo to get the Fragile Strength and the Fragile Heart upped so that way we can get them to the Unbreakable states. And I keep saying, I'm going to save up my Geo. I'm going to save up my Geo. And I think I've burned about 20,000 Geos so far on random shit. I'm not very good at this. Alright, what does the moth statue say? Do any of these get dream nailed? No. Okay. I do know what you're talking about, though, Remy. I will see if I can do that real quick before we get out of here. We're always left with reminders of the errors we made. Let your mistakes not burden you, but serve as a guidepost on where not to travel. I think what we're looking for... Oh, we'll say hi to everyone real quick and then we'll keep going.
Do you like my nails, Wielder? I carry only 3, far less than the legends may suggest. Still, each is sharper than the last and would require only 1 to cut you down.
Are you admiring my fabulous markings? I'm of a distinguished species, you see, though I've not seen another like me for the longest time.
Interesting thing here. I don't know if this is anything lore related or not. I don't think I've seen anybody do any kind of work on this or not. This character, Karina, they've got really, like, cool moth wings and everything, but when you look at their eyes, they look like they're leaking void. So I wonder how they died. However they died, they were able to get to here, which is good.
Are you enjoying your time in our glade? I'd offer advice, though to have made it here, you're obviously quite adept at navigating our worlds and its perils.
I feel like I know what you're talking about when you said nail the moth statue. I think I know where it is in here, but I gotta look for it.
Don't fear my rotting form. Though my body sheds and changes, the core remains the same.
All life's problems can be solved with
I've done that voice before, haven't I? Yeah.
All life's problems can be solved with crushing force. Suppository.
I can tell it's getting late. I cannot talk to save my life.
All life's problems can be solved with crushing force. Such a simple mantra, and one I've always lived by. If you weren't so scrawny, I'd suggest you follow my example.
And then the best of the souls and spirits in the glade.
Don't judge my appearance. Though my stature is small, I bear a dark soul and a tendency to go berserk in battle.
So if you don't know, there was a ongoing manga series called Berserk that was released in Japan that was about some really messed up stuff. But the key thing that's really important is that the main character wears the berserking armor, and that armor is a direct inspiration for one of the armors used on the characters in Dark Souls. Don't quote me on this because I might be wrong. And actually, I'll go look this up right now to be safe as well. I'm pretty sure the main character's name is Guts. I do know that. Guts' armor... Let me pull this up real fast. I want to say it's Artoris of the Abyss, or it's like... No, it's not. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing the armor now. So when you look at the front cover for one of the Dark Souls games, it's not a one-for-one replica of Guts' armor, but the Dark Souls main game, one of them, uses this armor set, or an armor set that looks extremely close to it, for inspiration for the game. That's why when you talk to this bug in particular, because Hollow Knight draws inspiration from games like Dark Souls in a little bit because of how they do the storytelling in some of the dark, depressive areas, or how people say it's a Dark Souls Metroidvania as what people relate the game to, they put this little sort of, I guess you could say, Easter egg in the game, just to do a throwback to the Dark Souls franchise. Hark, fellow adventurer, are you heading out into the world? I'd join you, but it's been so long, I fear I'd lose my head. Bud, I'm sorry to tell you, but you already did. Watch out! I have an acidic touch, and I wouldn't want you to get burned. It's a protective system of my kind, though something of a nuisance when it comes to meeting others.
I'll see you soon, she said, though that was long ago. I wonder where she went. Ah, wanderer. I've been many places and done a great many things, but I suspect you will outdo me by far. I've long ceased traveling the caverns of Hollownest, and I suspect they're now far more dangerous than in my journeys, though with your capable air, I'm sure you'll do fine. Thanks, Thistlewind. Good luck. It's a vast world out there.
I feel like I should do like Mickey Mouse's voice for this guy, just so I don't have like a big gruff voice for a big dude.
I came from far away to reach this place. Though my shell seem foreign, beneath it I am a bug the same as you. Ha ha!
Okay. And that should almost be it. We are going to dream nail this. And this is the only thing in the glade you should need to dream nail. Yeah, Mickey Mouse got fucking swole, dude. I think that's all the ones from the top, but we'll go back up real quick. I don't think we're going to get enough essence from this to get everything we need to go back and talk to... Oh no, we need 700 essence, so yeah, it doesn't matter. So we're not going to be able to go back and talk to the moth in the tent, so... Oh. Of course I missed out. And actually, speaking of voices, I ended up, because I couldn't do Leg Stealer's voice, or Leg Eater's voice, I can't remember what his name is. Leg Taker, Leg Stealer? Because I couldn't do his voice. Oh, I don't want to do that! Oh, I didn't hit anybody, thank God. Oh, I have to go all the way to the top to get the message there. We're gonna do it. Because I couldn't do Leg Taker's voice, what I ended up doing is... I couldn't think of a good voice to do because he's so fucking creepy. So I thought the next best voice I could do that would match his character to some small degree was I did Herb the Perv from Family Guy. That's the best I could come up with. Alright, so let's see what this tree says. Sacred memories, honored souls. Very cool. Okay, that didn't have a knockback section. Okay, so one thing to point out is somewhere in here, there is a moth statue that you can dream nail. And it's up in a corner somewhere. But I cannot for the life of me remember what corner it's in. So we're just gonna kind of check around here real fast. Just can't get up there with that. get up there. And we're not able to reach the top of these caves, so we're going to take a quick peek around, see if we can maybe find it. And then if we can't find it, we'll just go ahead and step out of here. The big statue's head. Let's check. Maybe. You're right, Remy. Thank you so much. I just could not see this corner here. So now, if we dream nail this, we get something special. I actually did not even know this was here before until I started watching videos on this for the full run. So Remy, thank you for reminding me, and I could not even think about where I needed to go for that. So now, you who pry into even the most hidden of dreams, take heed. Recorded within this shrine are utterings from another world. Though the words may seem strange, remember they come from the minds different from ours, the minds of a group united in a mysterious cause. To believe or disbelieve, the choice is yours. So this is actually really cool. Because if I'm not mistaken, inside this interesting hall, the Shrine of Believers, is actually, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. Yeah, I don't think I have enough time in this video to go through every single message. We'll go back through here at a later point and actually show off all the messages that are in here. But just to explain really quickly, every single one of these nodes we're going past, these are messages from the Kickstarter backers. So every single person that donated to help kickstart Hollow Knight, back when this project was still in stencil for the code basis of the game, all the way back then, Team Cherry was still giving the people that helped back this game a chance to get a little nod in the game for, you know, being able to help out. So all of these have messages from the Kickstart backers, and there's tons of these. For now, just for now, we're going to only do these 3. And then we're going to go ahead and head out, and we're going to save, and we're going to call it a night. Because, again, just I'm technically much better than when I was before, but I am still technically sick, and I need to get over my tonsillitis that I have. So we need to go ahead and call it now before it gets any later. When I stream this again, I might stream it tomorrow, just because of the fact that I'm off of work now, so I really have nothing going on. And if we stream tomorrow, we're going to go 8 to 12. So we're going to do a full 4 hours instead of just the 3 that I did today. But yeah, we'll go the full stream, the full mile, and we'll just have a good time doing it. We'll read these 3, though, and then we'll go ahead and stop for the day. So the first message, Michael Clemmer, philosopher. Second message, Matthew Gooley, 1, 2, 3, go! And lastly, Berserker the hero. A hero is someone that does more than just help others in need. So cool. Also, technically speaking, I don't know if anybody watches Hollow Knight videos on the side or not. I do, because I have fun with it. There's a YouTube content creator named Mossbag, and whenever I port this from Twitch to YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and put a link to Mossbag's channel, and I'll also link the video talking about this as well. Mossbag put out a theory that if it's actually true, would be really interesting. Because this exists in Hollow Knight, obviously this is technically here because it's supposed to be a way for the devs to say thank you to the community that helped back the game. And then from there, they also, they wanted to give them a chance to kind of be in the game in their own way. Not only did the community help to design some of the characters in the game, like Tiso, and not only did they help to design, or they designed a few characters, I think. Marrissa was one character that got designed for the game. Tiso was another one. There's a few different ones. Hollow Knight EU. Oh, is Mossbag from the EU? I didn't know that. Or, sorry, what do you mean by Hollow Knight EU, Ranger Remy? Sorry, there's a bit of a delay, so... Oh, yes, Hollow Knight Extended Universe. Thank you. Okay. I do apologize for the long pause in the stream. I have about a 5-second delay between what's actually happening in the video versus what Twitch sees, so there is a little bit of a lag. Depending on the games that I'm going to be playing, because I am definitely going to play more Hollow Knight in the future, but I'm also going to try and vary it up with some other stuff as well. But just depending on what game I'm playing, I have to add delays and stuff, so I do tend to play some competitive games here and there, like Siege, and I used to play Hearthstone and stuff like that, so I'd have to actually put like a 30-40 second delay in, which sucked for like being able to talk to people, but at the same time, it's one of the things you just gotta do, just so that way people don't cheat, so anyway. But yes, in the Hollow Knight Extended Universe, technically speaking, the representation of this part of the dream world suggests that our world and the Hollow Knight universe are actually connected through dreams. So Mossbag said because of the existence of this, there's other universes that we're tied to, including our own. Now, like I was saying before I stopped, this is technically the devs at Team Cherry giving a huge shout out and thank you to everyone that supported the game on Kickstarter and helped to get this game off the ground and be the amazing thing that it is. But it's still really cool that this exists, and it's really cool that this is in the game. So this just goes to show the kind of crazy and amazing universe that Hollow Knight is. And it's just really sweet. I think if I just fall, that'll knock me out. Yes, and we wake up back here. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves out of here. I'm not saying that I found every secret in this room here, but I'm pretty sure I found most of them. We might come back here and explore one more time later on down the line just to see what there is. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and drop down to the STAG station and take a quick sit. So, map updated. So far, we have 2 of the 3 dreamers defeated. Now, technically speaking, I can go into the Fog Canyon, beat the last dreamer, and then go straight to the final boss. That might be the plan for... At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and say we're streaming again tomorrow night. But that might be the plan for tomorrow night, is to go ahead and knock out the last dreamer and then go up to take on the Hollow Knight. And then we'll officially be done with the first ending of the game. So we're going to aim for that, probably tomorrow night. But in the meantime, taking a look at what we've got so far for our charms, I'm actually really excited because we're almost done with everything we need. I'm going for a spell build, like I've said before many times on the other YouTube videos. Obviously, we're not using Fluke Nest. That was just a cheese through a boss fight because I don't want to fucking do it. So we cheesed that fight with Fluke Nest. We're not going to stick with that in our build. I do want to find Quick Slash before we do anything else, because that will put me at... What am I sitting at? 3, 5, 8? I'm at 8 charm notches so far. And actually, I didn't even think about it. With Quick Slash in the build, that'll put me at 3, 6, 8. I'll have 2 more slots left. So I would throw Spell Twister in there. That would put me at 10. And because I forgot how quickly you can get soul off of enemies, I can actually do Dream Wielder, and potentially that'll be my full 11 slots used up. It's not the most optimal build. Technically speaking, you would take Quick Slash and Dream Wielder off, and you would throw in Soul Eater. I don't actually know where Soul Eater is in the game yet. No spoilers, please. If you do know where it is in here, I'll find it eventually. I kind of want to explore some of this on my own still as well, because I haven't found every charm in the game. But anyway, yeah, so that'll be the build, I think, for us with our caster build. It's not optimal. Again, I know it's not optimal. The thing is that you could definitely throw in Dream Eater, and then you would do less slashes to get way more soul. But I feel like with Quick Slash, and then every now and then mixing in a Dream Nail, you can get a ton of soul off of striking enemies in combination with Soul Catcher. and then we can just dump everything into Shaman Stone. So I think that'll be the build, and I think we can do it this way. I think we got this. And it'll be fun when we take on the true boss of the game, the Radiance, which you'll see later on in the game. And yeah, I look forward to it. So, we were able to beat the Watcher Knights, which is one of my least favorite fights in the game, but we were able to cheese it thanks to a charm we picked up tonight, which was frickin' Fluke Nest. Where are you? Fuck you, Flukes, but I like your charm. So we got Fluke Nest to cheese it a bit, and we were able to also go through a lot of different stuff in the game, thanks to some of the charms and stuff we picked up. We were able to upgrade our nail to the channeled nail, and we were able to get the Shade Soul, and we've even got another Pale Ore. So if we can get one more of these, we can even ump our nail even further. We've got a lot of stuff we can sell to get money as well, so we might even be able to get Fragile Greed upgraded to Unbreakable Greed, maybe tomorrow night. All in all, I'm really proud of how far we've gotten. Considering that this is going to be, I think, the 14th or the 15th hour that I've been playing this game, I'm not going to 100% it before 20 hours, unfortunately, but we're getting close, and we're not doing bad at all. And I'm actually really excited, because we've been working really hard at this over the nights we've played, and we're making good progress. So, to everyone that's been in chat in here tonight, I don't know who else is still left other than maybe Ranger Remy or Kehatake or who else is in here. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much to whoever is here, whoever has been here. I really appreciate it. This is kind of why I like to do this, is because I'm still new to streaming, as it's obvious from my fucking videos being trash and me, like, forgetting to turn mute off, forgetting to, like, cut the stream and have it running still, and me eating cookies in the middle of it. Like, little things like that. I'm still working on it. Obviously, the camera's not the best, but I'm having such a fun time, and I'm having so much fun with people that come in here, whether it's friends, families, strangers, whoever's in here. Thank you so much for coming by and checking this out. Thank you so much for being in chat to chat with me. I'm having an absolute blast. I am loving everything I'm doing with this, and I just want to keep doing more. Even when we've completely finished Hollow Knot, maybe I'll do Ori and the Blind Forest and Will-o'-the-Wisp. I'm planning to do Dead Space 3 because I fucking haven't done that for 8 years, and I promised a friend I would. We'll do Nier Automata. We'll be doing all kinds of different stuff in the future here. Right now, we're going to focus all on Hollow Knight until we get it done, though. And no matter where we go, no matter what we do, we're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. Kehatake is giving me the fucking cap in chat right at the end here, rightfully so. But yeah, just thank you, everyone. I'm having a ton of fun with this. And if you're over on YouTube and you're watching this, thank you on YouTube. If you're in Twitch right now and you want to actually watch some of the old stuff, in my profile below there should be a link to the YouTube channel. If not, just click on the avatar and it's there. To everyone that's in here, I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for coming by. And to the YouTube people, I will catch you in the next video. Comment below, do whatever you want to do, hit me up. But peace.